Yeah.
What?
I was waiting on somebody, you know, I did.
With that one, thank you. Yeah, because it goes like one level higher. Yeah, believe me, exactly. Because with CJC, CJC committee, I'm the one who basically.
Commissioner Wilson, they need you back here.
Oh.
Okay.
But basically, if they're not. Still said it. You're probably right. This was. It's nobody. And it did. Cool. So, but yeah.
All I know too.
Yeah, yeah.
How about Chris? Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, from. Oh, well, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Chris from here. Yeah, because I know in a perfect world, it would be the other half of that block of the CGC. In a perfect world. Yeah. In a perfect world. You know what? In a perfect world. No, that. That's one for sure.
You're here.
The attorney will read it. Pretty smart.
Wonderful vacation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to call the Committee on Government Operations to order. October 15th, 2025. Madam Clerk, could you please take roll call?
Commissioner Wilson, Commissioner Peterson Mayberry, Commissioner Kenizik has requested an excuse, Commissioner Colleen, Chair Clemente,
Here.
you have a quorum present.
Thank you. Next item, please.
B, Chairwoman's remarks.
I have none.
C, approval of the September 10th, 2025 meeting minutes.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, nothing's working. They're not working. Mine's not. Yeah, one moment, please, So I do have a motion from Commissioner Clean and second by Commissioner Wilson. If you could vote on your tablets.
I vote yes.
And I also vote yes. Mine's not working either.
Motion carried.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion to bring two items from the table that we placed on the table a couple of months ago in committee, and those will be the items of TCD and Pitch Black.
Okay, we have a motion to bring two items off the table. Do I have a second for that?
Support, Commissioner Wilson.
Thank you, Commissioner Wilson. Okay, so now we go ahead,
Do
Commissioner.
we need to vote
Peterson.
on that
Yeah.
motion?
Yep, I'm trying to get my,
Your tab.
I think we
We
might
can
have.
do voice votes for now.
Okay, why don't we do that
Okay.
then? So Madam Clerk, if you could do a voice vote on that to bring the items off the table?
You want to do a roll call vote?
Yes, please.
Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
Commissioner Peterson Mayberry,
Yes, thank you.
Commissioner Kenizik. Oh, sorry. Commissioner Colleen, Chair Clemente,
Yes.
the motion carries.
Okay, so we now are taking these two items off the table. Is there,
Can I now make a motion to move them forward to full board with our recommendation from the committee?
okay, so we have a motion that we are going to move these two items to full board on October 23rd without recommendation. Do I have a second?
Support that motion.
Thank you. And can we do a roll call vote on, oh, no, sorry.
Through the chair to this honorable body, so at least one of these contracts, the term is incorrect. So while you're gonna move it without recommendation to full board, it may have to go back to the administration between committee and full board for corrections, because I think it's, one of them may be way off as far as the dates, start dates.
Can they fix it before?
Okay, so,
So you know, as staff, and I know that the administration is aware of it, it'll likely go back to them and then be back here for full board, just so you know.
so we don't need to have it back here.
No.
It just needs to go, okay, so it, there's, yep, okay, well, make sure that the corrections are put before full board, and that'll be something that will be noted on our agenda when we get to full board. So we have a motion and a second to move this without recommendation to full board. Can I get a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Wilson,
Support, yes.
Commissioner Peterson Mayberry,
Yes, thank you.
Commissioner Colleen, Chair Clemente,
Yes,
the motion carries.
thank you. Okay, now if we could go to the next item, please.
D, unfinished business, there is none listed. Moving to item 1 under new business, forwarding the Department of Corporation Counsel settlement report for July through September 2025.
Okay, so this report is about all the settlements that we had. Does anyone have any questions on this? And we will do, since the first two are receive and file, we'll do those two together. Any questions, Commissioner Peterson? No? Okay, perfect. Okay, moving on to number 2, please.
Item 2, forwarding the September 2025 Wayne County Connect 43 Steering Committee Monthly Meeting Report.
Okay, so this is also another report from Connect 43. Any questions on this report? Okay, I had one question. Is there somebody here from Connect 43? Mr. Jameson's on the line. Anybody? Them to give you something. Okay. All right. So if you could please introduce yourself and then just give us a little understanding of why we are doing this.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. So Greg Abbas, Division Director for Enterprise Applications at Wayne County. So this is an amendment to the existing contract that we've got for our platform services that are providing us with all of our Oracle Cloud functionality. There were some additional test environments that were needed for the ERP phase of the Enterprise Resource Plan. That's correct.
Go ahead.
Through the chair, just I guess a overall question about Oracle. What's the timeline on once fully implemented that we will get, have check-ins to see the efficiency, the efficacy, and to see if there are any existing gaps and how to respond to those?
Those are ongoing through our steering committees and the leadership committees that are occurring right now. We're baselining the financials and also tracking changes that are occurring within the environments and adding efficiencies as we go along. I think the monthly reports that you guys are getting in conjunction with that are reflective of that. Or if there are additional considerations that, after we go live that we need to make adjustments to those processes with, I imagine that we'll be doing so.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
And I'm assuming we have all guardrails in terms of security and things of that nature.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got end-to-end auditing that we are implementing as part of the production go live processes so that we can see what's being changed by who and
Mhm.
when, if something does change in the environment. We've got a lot of logging capabilities that allow us to see what's happening with the environment in real time. We have user monitoring in place as well so that we can see from a user experience perspective, what's taking a long time from a transaction processing standpoint so that we can adjust our operations accordingly. We're running a lot more efficiently than we did with a lot more visibility and insight into what we're doing than we had with JD Edwards or PeopleSoft.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Any other questions from commissioners? I have one question. So, um, PeopleSoft, are we completely done with PeopleSoft now?
So the environment is still up until the end of this year,
End of
and
this
it's only for historical reporting purposes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then JD Edwards, it said that we were going to be done
The end of next
Yeah.
year.
end of next year. Okay.
Yes.
Why did I have 25? 10, I had 10/25, so the end of next year.
Right.
Okay. And that
And the reason being is for the
historical.
same reason as PeopleSoft. I
Right.
imagine that they'll be wanting to do some kind of historical analysis in conjunction with what we have in the enterprise resource planning platform.
And then these test licenses, this will be an ongoing thing that we will be renewing for licenses with it for the cloud-based.
After this contract comes to its full term, we
Mhm.
might not need as many test environments and we'll make adjustments to the renewal at that time.
Okay, very good.
Mhm.
Okay, without any questions, can I get a
Yeah,
motion
Madam
on
Chair.
this item?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Moved by Commissioner Wilson, seconded by Commissioner Clean. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Thank you. Okay, can we please move on to item number 4?
Item 4, requesting commission approval of Amendment 3 to a 2-year legal services agreement with Seward Henderson to continue providing legal consultation and representation in the matter of Robert Reeves v. Doherty, Stella, Wayne County et al.
Okay, and if we could read number 5 also, please.
Item 5, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a 2-year legal services agreement with Zosmer PC to provide legal services related to the county's efforts to build a civil justice complex, which will include a civil courthouse, parking, and related facilities.
Okay, these are both corporation counsel. So the first one, do we have any questions on what is happening with this case, commissioners? Okay, then we will move to the second one. With the Zosmer contract, I would like to just have a highlight of where we stand with the next, we're thinking about the civil
So,
courthouse, and
good afternoon, Sue Hamoud, Deputy Corporation Counsel.
thank you.
The county did a procurement panel for vendors to do a feasibility study.
Okay,
And back in June, I believe it was, we issued an award letter to HOK to conduct that feasibility study. We are currently in the process of negotiating a contract with HOK to conduct that study. And once that's complete, obviously, we'll bring it to you for approval. That's the overview that I have at this point. If you have anything more specific, I do have Chris Merritt on the Zoom from the Zosmer Group.
okay, does HOK stand for something, or is it just HOK, somebody's name?
Chris, do you know the answer to that?
Stands for three people's names that I don't know of.
Okay, all right, okay, very good. I just wasn't sure if it was something related to, Joe knows. Okay, he's gonna answer that question.
Joe Slade, that policy, yes, I believe it's Helmuth, Obata, and Cassabaum. They were the architects for the Criminal Justice Center complex.
Very good. Okay, perfect. Commissioner Clementi. All right, very good. Any questions for the team? Okay, very good. If I could get a motion for items 4 and 5, please. Okay, motion from Commissioner Wilson, supported by Commissioner Clean. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. We can move on to number, yeah, 6, and what those are, that's,
6, 8, 9.
yeah. We are going to move, let's do number 7, and then we will, look at 6, 8, 9, 10, and 11, I'm thinking 9, 10. So if you could read number 7, please.
Item 7, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a grant agreement with the Michigan Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs through the Michigan Indigent Defense Commission to allow the county to continue spending funds from the county's fiscal year 2025 compliance plan.
Could you please come to the table? I know that we have spoken about this before, but now we're getting the communications for this. So if you could please introduce yourself and tell us where we're at.
Good, thank you, Chair. Robin De La Russa, Director of Indigent Defense Services Department.
Along with Angela Peterson, the assigned council administrator.
And I do have Chair Clemency on the, I believe she is on our fiscal grant manager, Kimberly Dorsey. So just in case there were additional questions. But yes, we did mention this particular authorization at budget hearings that it would be forthcoming because they had not yet finalized fiscal 26 contracts to most systems, 92 of them in Michigan for the MIDC. We have gotten word that they are now in the process of recommending actual budget amounts. So we should know more at the MIDC meeting on the 21st of this month. But in the interim, they issued authorizations to continue spending fiscal 25 funds so that there was no interruption in services. So that is the document before you. We anticipate it only being effective for a short time before they issue the new fiscal 26 contracts that will also come before you once issued.
Okay, commissioners, any questions on this? Commissioner Clean?
Thank you. With the state budget, any change in the funding for this year as opposed to previous years?
Yes, Commissioner Clean, my understanding is there was a reduction in the request, the overall request for the Michigan Indigent Defense Commission. I think the budget amount requested was like 258 million and they reduced it to maybe 240 something million. So there is a reduction that most systems are going to end up also getting their 26 budgets reduced. But the larger concern was the unexpended balances in the system. So that's what they were trying to get at, if you will. So that is sort of how they're right-sizing systems by looking at the unexpended and then reducing as necessary.
So it sounds like you're looking at 8 to 10% cut in the coming year?
Yes, from statewide, right.
And then we'll see what the
trickle down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Sure. And then you expect after this meeting on the 21st, then you will have your next budget and being, I think you've moved and you're paying rent, you have enough to cover paying lawyers and different things right now.
Yeah.
Being able to with this. Okay.
Yes, yes, with the extension of 25, we still have funding. So we have more than enough to cover the services that we're providing now, including the rents. In 26, the rent itself was allocated as a part of the budget. So a number of things will continue without interruption.
Okay, very good. Commissioner Clean?
On that point, the move.
Yes.
Is actually a budgetary savings for you, isn't it?
Yes, given that we were on the 2 floors. I think last time facilities indicated how much we were paying per square foot in the Guardian versus under the new lease.
So that'll ameliorate a little bit.
Yes.
Any of the cuts coming. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Sure. Any other questions, commissioners? Okay, can I get a motion on this item, please?
Support.
Okay, Commissioner Peterson made the motion, supported by Commissioner Clean. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion passes. All right, now let's move to item 6, 8, 9, and 10. Would that be the way we should do it? And that's the way we're going to do it.
Item 6, requesting commission approval of Amendment 2 to a 5-year dental services contract with DenCap Dental Plans to continue to provide dental services for employees and eligible dependents. Item 8 on the addenda, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a 5-year contract with Delta Dental Plan of Michigan to provide dental benefits to employees and their eligible dependents through preferred provider organization and exclusive provider organization plans. Item 9, requesting commission approval of Amendment 2 to a 5-year administrative services contract and Medicare Advantage plan with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan to add funding for the self-funded administrative services and the Medicare Advantage plan. And item 10, requesting commission approval of Amendment 2 to a 5-year administrative services contract and Medicare Advantage plan with Blue Care Network of Michigan for the self-funded administrative services agreement and the Medicare Advantage plan, and to continue providing benefits to non-Medicare eligible employees and retirees and fully insured Medicare Advantage plans for Medicare eligible retirees.
Okay, if you could please introduce yourself and give us, these are all semi-related, so can you give us the whole explanation of what happened and why we're doing this? Thank you.
Donna Wilson, Personnel Human Resources Director. Through the chair, and we're requesting that each of the contracts as read and amendments be approved. This request is based on our RFP that we did let for medical, prescription drugs, dental, vision, and Medicare Advantage plans, that the solicitation was canceled, and in order to continue benefits, we needed to have these amendments so that we can continue offering benefits to county employees.
Commissioner Clean.
Why was it canceled?
I think we have a. So.
Yes, we do.
I forget the term you use, but we abandoned an RFP?
No, I
Is
didn't.
that called?
No, I didn't
No,
say
no, you
abandoned.
used the phrase.
Abandoned.
I didn't
Wait,
say
wait.
abandoned. No, I said abandoned. I didn't say abandoned.
No, you didn't say that, but
Mhm.
it was similarly, I thought, different kind of language.
Well, the procurement was canceled,
Canceled.
and it was canceled due to a technical error and that we didn't feel we had enough time to implement. So we wanted to extend the current contracts
Okay,
to allow us to do
because the
that.
RFP wasn't gonna get at what you,
Correct.
so you have to
And-
rewrite it.
Open enrollment will be coming up, and if we don't have
Correct.
an amendment to get us extension, that could be
Yeah.
a lot of people having problems. So go ahead, Commissioner.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Now, increasing the amount for each of these.
Mhm.
That's because the benefits will be offered another year. So we had to increase the net value of the contract.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And given all of this too, and given that things might be changing from Washington in terms of, are we anticipating losing or our costs going way up to provide insurance as a result of
Well, first off, we're a self-funded plan, and our insurance costs are based on utilization. So there is a very complicated formula that we do use. So I don't want to speculate as to what happens in Washington, but I know that we do use our illustrative rates and utilization in order to determine the rates.
the county determines the rates?
Well, what we do is working with Siegel, who is our benefits advisor. We go through and you receive the utilization reports from Blue Cross, and then they put it in a formula compared to, and so there's a split between what the county pays and what employees pay. And you remember last year, we went down to a 20%.
And we negotiate that with the insurance companies?
No, we negotiate what the employees pay with the unions. We use the information from our insurance companies in order to establish the rates.
Does that mean the insurance companies don't have anything to say about it? What rates are set?
Well, they want to be paid for the services, and so the insurance company rates are based on the contracts that we enter through the RFP and this amendment. So their rates are set is how we pay for the rates.
Their rates are set for the duration of the contracts?
Well, what the county pays the insurance companies, yes.
So the insurance companies can't change our rates?
Well, the rates are, what we pay the insurance company is a variable amount based on utilization, what our employees and their dependents go in and utilize.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of trolling here to see, because things are gonna change a whole lot with insurance for Americans.
Okay.
And trying to figure out from your answers,
Mhm.
because I'm anticipating our
Change.
company's gonna be asking for a lot more in the near future.
Well, and again, that I can't speculate,
I
but
know
that
you
is,
can't, but what happens if they come back to us and say, hey, we gotta jack them by 28% given
Mhm.
larger economic forces, let's call it.
Right. So the contract terms. Mhm.
We say we have a contract.
Mhm.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just look here and see how long those contracts are good for before we bid them again.
Well, we're gonna be bidding them. It
Yeah,
it
right.
hasn't gone out. It's gonna be in the next couple of
So
weeks.
that will
yeah.
tell us something
Yes,
when we actually put it out for bid.
Correct.
correct.
And so we
That's
will,
when the insurance companies come back and go,
well, they're competing amongst their peers. And so
gotcha.
we have sent out for bid the healthcare prescription and MAPD plans.
Yeah.
We are extending the dental and plans longer.
Yeah. Well, I'm not asking you to defend it or anything. One thing I'm thinking of here is the news report, I guess yesterday, average price for a new car in America now is over $50,000. And so we're looking at similar kinds of expenses in our healthcare field. So the real thing for the county will then be when the RFPs does go out and then negotiating the new contracts based on, so that's when we'll hear from the insurance companies
Correct.
as to, okay, all right. Thanks for indulging me, Madam Chair.
No problem. Any other questions? Okay, so can I get a motion for items
6, 8, 9,
6,
10.
8,
So
9, and 10? Okay. Commissioner Clean makes motion, supported by Commissioner Wilson. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Moving back to the agenda, F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I know of none. Next item.
G, public comments.
Is there any emails or anyone on Zoom that would like to make a public comment, Madam Clerk?
No emails are received and no one on Zoom indicating that they would like to speak.
Okay, anyone in the audience that would like to make a public comment? Okay, I see none. Public comment is now closed. And next item,
Adjournment.
all those in favor indicate by saying aye. We're adjourned. Thank you.